Hi everyone, I'm Robin and I'm part of the Nile team that helped mentor the Ulster Bank Hackathon last weekend. After 4 years mentoring, this year was a bit different because it was done virtually. So how do you run a virtual hackathon with teams all across the world interacting in different time zones and keeping them all fed at the same time? Well, we spoke to the organisers from Dogpatch Labs and UlsterBank to find out just how they did it.
How many people are going to actually sign up? How many people are going to have ideas? Are the ideas going to be any good? We don't really have any control over that.
It was a brave move in the fact that we were moving something that successfully works in a offline environment.
Not knowing how people would participate in a virtual setting like that that's all weekend long.
We didn't want to not allow people the opportunity to come and be creative and innovate. So we thought the best way was to innovate what we're doing and actually innovate to bring it online. How are we going to translate that from, in a room with beers and pizzas and actually bring that online and allow people to connect in a virtual way and create and bring that to the fore?
People were limited from where they could come from. Opening up the hackathon to a virtual audience allowed us that opportunity to branch out and open it more.
What that will end up doing is creating more diverse and more rounded ideas.
That gave us access to staff and talent from as far afield as India. We had obviously UK cohort, we had UK mentors, we had Indian tech judges, and we had teams taking part from San Francisco.
We tried to replicate as much as possible the social elements and try and keep some of them. And a key part of that was there was food delivered a couple of times a day, there was drinks in the evening. We looked into how we could do that, and obviously Just Eat have an e-voucher.
Yeah, we just decided it would be a nice little perk for people, and because then you're kind of stuck to your screen unless you've got food bought in and prepared, you don't actually have time to cook.
There was more communication for sure on our side, more publication, more media.
There's just little tricks you learn. Every morning there's this little pressure point of getting everybody in their room, but then they're set up for the day.
People miss networking outside their team. You didn't get that vibe of oh, I'm with a big cohort of people coming up with ideas. So we didn't actually put in many kind of social aspects. Because it was on Zoom, we thought people would just be wrecked from staring at a screen. The other thing we realized, we needed to create more of an atmosphere. So at the very last minute, we played music at the end. And we were like, why didn't we play music throughout the whole weekend?
I think there's wonderful benefits from both.
It's shown now that, exactly you said, there is huge pros of doing something like this.
And it's about finding the best of the both worlds and bringing them together. We might have coders that are able to work there and link back in again. We might be able to support people that, have caring responsibilities at home, can't travel, don't have the time to give up an entire weekend. So it's actually just opening it up to where we're actually meaningful and allowing people to contribute and get involved in different ways.